Good morning. My name is Chief Strongblood, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the diaspora machismo. On the 28th of April 2022, members of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines police force was in the process of escorting 4 convicted murderers from the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court premises in Kingston, St. Vincent, to Her Majesty's Prison, which is situated about 75 meters behind the Supreme Court. These 4 convicted felons, 4 convicted murderers, were escorted by 4 police officers, including an SSU police officer, and they were wearing physical restraint, regular handcuff, that was shared as 1 handcuff to 2 prisoners. Take a look at the incident and let us discuss this incident honestly after you have viewed it.
Don't touch me, sir. Don't touch me, sir. You know me there and you should harass me, sir. But don't do me them thing there. Don't do me them things there.
If you pay attention to the series of events that is happening here, the prisoners was given instruction to move from the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court over to the prison, across the lawn. This prisoner in particular, his name I do not know and I don't care. He made a detour from the route, which can be considered an attempted escape of a lawful custody. When the police officer attempted to prevent him from escaping, he assaulted the police and made threat to the police. This was caught on cameras by the Searchlight newspaper and the Eyewitness News. These are 4 men who was just convicted of a heinous murder, and they were handed down very lengthy prison sentence, and they are expected to spend up to 30 to 39 years in prison. The fact that the Eyewitness News reporter and the Searchlight reporter had access to the area where these men were being escorted to the Her Majesty's Prison, what could have stopped 2 of their compadres to pose as reporter, go behind there along with the Searchlight reporter and the Eyewitness reporter, and aid their compadre into escaping? It shows that the security system in St. Vincent and the Grenadines is still lingering back in the 40s and the 50s. These are 4 men who sat down and planned the murder of another Vincentian, went ahead and executed this murder. They were arrested. An investigation was done, a preliminary investigation before a magistrate, so that there were enough evidence to send these men to trial. Yet they are being handled and escorted as if they were shoplifters, not murderers, shoplifters, who have just committed a petty crime and was apprehended by the police. As soon as the charge of murder was preferred upon these men should never be transported or escorted anywhere outside of the prison system unless they were in handcuffs and belly chain or foot and hand shackles. To do otherwise than that is to pose a security risk, not only to the community but the people who are transporting them. The Director of Public Prosecution and even the Commissioner of Police has an obligation to that police officer and to law enforcement in general and to the community to ensure a production warrant is sought, which is ordered the superintendent of prison to produce this prisoner. He must be charged with attempting to escape a lawful custody and assaulting a police officer. He must be taken to court and prosecuted And the video evidence must as evidence against him, and he must be allowed to serve the new sentence that will be imposed upon him consecutively, which means it should be added upon what he is expected to serve from the murder. But it seems the authorities in St. Vincent and the Grenadines are unaware of what should be done in situations like this. They are going to let this slide. And the next person, the next prisoner who is being escorted from the courts to the prison, who want to make an impact on the community, have a story to tell, is going to do the same thing. Unless this prisoner is produced to be charged, convicted, and has his sentence from these offenses run consecutively, added to the already lengthy prison sentence he is now forced to do. I am calling on the Director of Public Prosecution, and I am calling on Colin John to do what is in the best interest of law enforcement in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, to get a production warrant. Let the prison authority produce this man to be charged, and let him go and answer charges for attempting to escape a lawful custody and for the assault on the police officer. This will aid in the building of the morale of the police, and it will give that police officer a little respite from the embarrassment he was made to face because he is improperly equipped to do the job he is expected or is called upon to do. My name is Chief Strongblood, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the diaspora machismo.